Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight we begin our digging in, Ender Inciarte. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Inciarte plays with. He comes in leading the NL in stolen bases, so for him, it's all about getting on base and letting things happen with his wheels. Everyone knows when he gets on, he's going.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and something to watch out for is whether or not he'll be able to extend his 8-game hitting streak. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things.
This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 13.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in here at 277. 7 homers, 26 RBIs. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there. And that's the 3rd out. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the 1st coming up from Miami. And the Braves have an early 1-0. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Albie throws it in, or gets him 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2. Rojas on 3rd with 2 out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Marlins digging in, Marcell Ozuna, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he'll miss the target there with the curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
In now, Austin Riley, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Riley, a native of Tennessee, enters the day in third place in All-Star fan voting at his position at third, so it remains to be seen whether he'll end up making the squad or not.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Joyce. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Ozzie Albies, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it, and that retires the side. Braves strand 1. We played an inning and a half. It's here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday.
The catcher, Francisco.
A ball and no strikes.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
Ball, 1 strike.
In for strike 2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 1.
In there, strike 1. Smoke toward third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ender Inciarte.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Fouled away. This ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. One down. Ready for another chance. Nick Markakis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Speared on the dive. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest.
The left fielder.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Luke Jackson comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 64, Luke.
The 1-2
Jackson.
is swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The center fielder.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
And after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch on its way. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Comes set, the 0-1. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Striding in, Ronald Acuna. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Here comes the first pitch.
Acuna Jr.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Hey. 2 balls and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Anderson is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. A swing and a ground ball to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Austin Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swung on and chopped down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the 1 left for Atlanta, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies scoops it up, and there's 1 down now. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. A bouncer to the left side. Riley charging this one. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. And that misses for ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down.
Hang on.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. The 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Riley drive, snagged on a short hop. Oh, beautiful dive. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground at first. Aguilar loves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw over to Aguilar at first to take care of him to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins 0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but He said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's Matt Joyce now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that's out number 1. Ready now for the Marlins. Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, well, they can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this will bang up against the wall.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the
A.J. Minter is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And the flip will get him at first. And oh boy, a missed opportunity there as both runners are forced to hold. And there are 2 away now. Here's Starling Marte. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Digging in now, Nick Markakis. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
1-1 the count now. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Freddie Freeman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now here it comes. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And that misses for ball 4 to Freeman as he'll work the walk. Now in the box, Ronald Acuna. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Just missing here, 2-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches,
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off.